You guys ready to get into this Kevin Hart topic?
Let's get into it.
I'm very excited to talk about this.
I am too.
Tasha K, they said she's building generational debt. Kevin Hart is taking legal action against his former assistant and controversial YouTuber Tasha K over an alleged extortion surrounding a defamatory interview. On Tuesday, the actor filed a complaint in a LA Superior Court alleging that an anonymous Tasha K associate called his team, asked for $250,000 ransom so that she not publish a defamatory interview with his former personal assistant, Maisha Shakes. Hart states that he and his representative soon contacted the police, did not pay the ransom, and that they sent a cease and desist letter to Kibi on November 22nd.
No, we can go to like Tasha K.
Because I did see a clip of the interview that she did with Maisha, who's his former executive assistant.
Go to Unwind with Tasha K and just go to any one of the videos with the assistant.
She was better off just dropping it.
Just scroll down. She dropped it on her site
without hitting them up about
it.
Yeah, don't let the left hand know what the right hand is
you would
doing.
think they would sue the assistant.
No, she's in the suit too.
Go up.
Oh,
she's in the
okay, good. Because the assistant needs to get sued. That's crazy. But Tasha K, like...
No, middle one.
Did the assistant sign an NDA? Because otherwise she can speak on what she saw at the office. Unless she signed something.
Bro, I'm about to start making everybody sign an NDA then.
But the parking attendant and the
suing her too for like defamation, by the way. So
let's say the clip. Yeah, she's in the suit.
security
That's why I'm trying to
ladies.
understand this.
They gave me a
So there was the money. There was they called them talking about there's a $250,000 ransom if you drop this. If y'all don't get
Tasha
this
K
up, we drop
Allegedly, they reached out. Somebody from Tasha K's team allegedly
So
reached
what
out.
happened was the ransom went past, and then they end up getting a cease and desist letter.
Okay, and she still got the
cease. Who got the cease?
The Kevin Hart team sent her
Tasha K
to cease and desist because they got word this was coming out.
That's where I'm at.
So she said, if you don't want it to come out, you give us $250.
So the time of the ransom passed. They end up sending a letter back like, hey, we're not paying. Here's the cease and desist.
Which means that you really can't talk about it moving forward unless you want legal action, which is why we feel she should have just put it out from jump. But let's hear the clip.
call. And I already knew what was going on, but I didn't know it was obvious. But a lawyer in the elevator did ask me. He was like, oh, Aniko is here. He was like, Kevin's wife is here. And I was like, it's your car. She ain't here. Aniko drives all white cars. Kevin drives all black cars.
Okay.
She ain't here. Who is he talking about? And he was like, oh, I saw Kevin go out with this lady. And I'm like, no. So parking called me. And they were like, hey, Maisha, we just wanted to let you know in security. There's this lady who's really beautiful, and there's a couple of them. And I was like, well, I know of one. I don't know of two.
Okay.
And they've been coming to the office, and it's becoming pretty obvious that something is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how do I tell Kevin this? Because I already know what's going on. Because I had to walk out and not see this TV that was being hung on my wall. I had to leave. I reached out to Tracy, his designer, and I texted her. I said, hey, parking attendant and the security lady at the desk, they are witnessing women coming up with Kevin, and they're beautiful. She was like, oh my gosh. And so I find the girl and I sent her the picture. Parking is like, that's the main girl who he's always here with. She drives a black Range Rover. She's a flight attendant. She used to be a flight attendant on his flight, and she was given more than just some flight attendants. I told Aniko.
What you telling Aniko?
I text her and
And she shows the girl picture too.
Yeah. Before we get into the second clip or the rest of the clip, let's just talk about what we just heard right now. As far as her saying that she's the assistant in the building, another lawyer who works in the building mistook one of these girls visiting Kevin for his wife, and then a parking attendant and a security also noticed that Kevin was allegedly bringing beautiful women into his workplace. What's the problem? Why are y'all?
Their business?
Yeah, that's none of your business. You're here to just
he's married.
Attend. Okay.
So
and what if they have an open relationship? What if we can mind our business?
Because like with you got to lean towards Flacco. Some people don't know how to mind their business, bro.
That's it.
So like, listen to me.
Yeah.
You have to think about it. Her being an assistant, she done built relationships not only with Kevin Hart but with the wife as well. That's why she knows what the wife drives. Yeah. She knows all that because she's in their business.
Not your place.
It's not, but You can't, bro. You got to watch people. You can't have people, especially if Kevin Hart's making them type of moves. I don't know what he's doing. His business is his business. Yeah. But if it's out of sight, it'll be out of mind. You wouldn't have to worry about her going and running her motherfucking mouth on Tasha.
Oh, so you putting the responsibility, so far you putting the responsibility on Kevin Hart.
I'm putting it on Kevin Hart, the responsibility of the situation.
But you don't have enough, as an executive assistant to a high-profile celebrity or security or a parking attendant, you don't have
all the authority to send her motherfucking ass on. Like she said.
He did, though. And that's why she's here.
She's seeing all this shit, right? She's seeing all this shit. Right. And then now she's like, why do I have to leave from my own TV to get hung up? Now she's asking different questions because she didn't see all this
Step out the fucking
shit.
room. What the fuck are you talking about?
I say get her gone.
Definitely.
You can't fuck employees, though, Dejan. Like, right? Like,
what employee was
flight attendant.
No.
Kevin Hart has a private jet.
She's an employee.
Hey, what they always say,
I thought she just was a flight attendant.
I don't know your background story, but what they always say, if you're doing dirt, it's best that you do the dirt by yourself. That way you ain't got to worry about nobody telling on you.
So you saying don't do that in the workplace, which makes sense. I agree with that 100%.
You don't do that shit around, like you said, he's high profile, bro. Right. Of course people got a magnifying glass on him. You know that's what comes with it. It's not like you being at work and your coworker seeing you over here groping this bitch's titties and he know you got a wife at home. He ain't gonna really give a fuck because.
But that's exactly what happened. Who's the security and the parking attendant to be speaking
Kevin Hart's somebody to tell on.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Think about it. He's somebody to tell on.
You're right, but that's fucked up. Is all I'm saying.
It is fucked up.
What the parking attendant did and what the security did, what she's doing, I feel like it's fucked up.
But them aren't his friends.
No.
Them are not
They
his
become
friends.
your friends after a while. Your employees do become your friends. Like you spend time with them, you're around them every day. Eventually, they become family.
Right, but in this case, they're showing that these were not his friends.
That's not family. Family do you this like this, but they shouldn't do you like this. This is crazy. But let's.
You think his wife doesn't know he cheats on her though?
We played.
I think it's not a position to be speaking.
Gambling.
It's not.
Just look up gambling. Like, just read the headline. Real quick.
Okay, this one.
Machine you worked for was the Harts.
Yes.
Kevin Hart.
Eniko Hart.
What made you reach out?
It is a time for Hollywood to hear this story, especially because a lot of people are locked in non-disclosures and they're not able to talk and protect themselves. But you have to protect the person you're working for. Where's your protection?
When did things start to turn up around there?
The extortionist. I'm listening to Mario on the radio in the morning. I almost crashed my car because I heard him say that Kevin's best friend, JT Jackson, had set him up.
In exchange for millions of dollars.
All the charges were dropped against JT, but they weren't dropped against Kevin.
They redug up, I guess, old LGBTQ jokes or something.
Correct.
That he was saying on Twitter, and they wanted him to apologize, and he said, fuck you.
Haley is his publicist, so she called me. She was just like, hey, Maisha, have you spoken to Kevin? I was like, no. I was like, Dave Becky just called me, his manager. Why? And then she was like, the whole Oscar thing, Kevin needs to say an apology. He's about to lose Nike.
The first scandal was with the first baby.
Correct.
The one in Vegas.
Yes.
So these other scandals.
It's another one in the office.
She pregnant again.
Correct. With her second baby.
And he's still leaving semen stains all over the couch at the Heartbeat studio.
Correct.
And showering and then going home like.
I told Eniko, like, Kevin is cheating on you with a girl named Mix Morgan. She's his flight attendant. She's on his planes.
Does Kevin have a gambling problem or something?
His game is poker.
He gambled y'all money away and had to pay y'all half checks?
Yes. Exactly.
Let's digest this piece by
Now
piece,
that's crazy
please.
now, bro.
If what she said is true, it's crazy, but damn,
listen, bro,
why is she up here spilling all his business like this? Damn.
If you gamble my paycheck away, then we have a problem.
Dog.
Yeah.
Let's use our fucking heads here. He gave her action at doing all of this.
So no NDA. She never signed the NDA. He never made his assistant.
Wait though.
That I don't know. I can't I can't
according
say whether that's true or not.
According to the suit, she did sign an NDA, so he's suing her for breaking that NDA.
Oh, she got balls.
And defamation. He's claiming she's lying too.
So she said, "Fuck the NDA. I'm still gonna go tell this nigga business."
He's claiming that like she's lying, one, and two, she like broke the NDA.
So the NDA doesn't even stop anything. People don't even care about the NDAs anymore. How do you guys feel about the
put this girl in your business? Yeah. I blame Kevin Hart. I have to, bro. He put her in his business. When he was doing some of this shit, she would have never been able to talk about this. Get her gone. She got to go.
You don't shit where you eat.
Come on, bro.
Definitely wasn't supposed to have that around his
Come
team.
on, bro.
I agree with that.
Come on, man. You gave this to her on a silver platter. You gave this to her.
Right.
She's so cold. Listen, she's so cold that she called Kevin Hart's wife and told the wife that Kevin is cheating on you.
She did say that she did that.
You gave it to her.
That's crazy.
If you're married to Kevin Hart, I think she knows she's getting cheated on.
Of course she knows.
I don't think his wife cares because he's very publicly before said in his stand-up that he has a very understanding wife, logical, who understands that she's married to a superstar and he's going to cheat. So I think she probably had an argument with the wife.
But it hits different when other bitches is telling
you about it.
You know about it? All right, cool. Like, that's me and my man personal business.
Yeah, but once the world knows,
once the world
it's
starts
different.
knowing, it's different because now guess what? She's forced to make a play.
Yeah.
She's forced to like either you're
Forgive
gonna
him?
forgive him or stay with him.
She's
You know
still
what I'm saying?
wrong for calling the wife, though. She's
wrong,
that's wrong
for sure.
I just want to. It's some wrong going all around. I
That's
get
some nasty shit,
you
though,
holding
but-
Kevin responsible initially, right?
You have to, bro.
Yeah.
He put this girl in his business. She was supposed to be if he had anything going on, whether it was personal affairs, whatever the case may be, she needed to be gone. Have her out the mix. There's no need. She needs to see this girl walking by you. She knows your business already. She knows who's coming to see you for business and who's not.
And Flacco, you're saying that she's doing all of this having signed the NDA, so she could get sued.
Yeah.
Well, she is going to get sued. She's getting sued.
This is his assistant, right?
Yeah.
So she may set up, I'm sure she helps him to set his schedule sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like who's coming today, who's gonna be here at this time, such
She
and
does
such.
all the dirt.
All of a sudden,
she knows everything.
Some sexy ass girl walk up in here and she ain't on the motherfucking list. It's gonna raise suspicion, man.
Or
Because she's in this fucking business 100%.
But is it wrong to assume your employees are supposed to just keep your business personal?
Or don't fuck girls in the office that you work in, right? Like,
I'm sorry, but if I have an assistant, I expect them to just keep their mouth shut. Like,
I'm with you on that
No,
one.
you
but-
treat them
but
like
you
that's
can't.
y'all friend. Homie, that's the problem. These are not your friends.
yeah,
That's the fucking problem
work
right
for
here
you.
already. That's the main problem. These are not your friends. You're getting entirely too comfortable.
Facts.
And when you get too comfortable, guess what?
Shit
that
like
shit
this
comes back
happens.
and bites you in the ass.
Shit like this happens.
Every fucking time.
Now look, right? So look, now let's tackle Kevin suing Tasha K. Now here's why I think Kevin suing Tasha K is wrong. Now, I stand by Tasha K. I stand by that black woman who always defend black men whenever she gets a chance to. Now, here's the situation, right? If I have this interview that I believe is going to go viral, and you contact me and say, yo, when you're about to interview this chick, blah, blah, don't put this out. And you say, hey, listen, I pay for the production, cameraman, flights, hotels to fly people out. I spent a lot on this. Plus, I know how much this is gonna make. Hey, listen, if you want me to eat that loss, you have to compensate me for that loss, which is like $250,000.
she was better off asking him for an interview because she put herself in fucking.
She did
hot
too, though.
fire.
Yeah.
If it's along the narrative that you're saying, Flacco, if what you're saying is true,
It has
then
to be,
that is not necessarily extortion. If you come to me like, hey, I heard that you did this interview with this young lady, I don't want you to put it out, and I say, okay, well, give me this fee, and my company won't put it out. To me, that doesn't sound like extortion. Extortion would be if she went up there, she sent somebody up there like, hey, we got this interview coming out. If you don't want it to come out, give me $250K.
No.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah, facts, right?
Right. So which way did it happen? You're saying the first way.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
And they got wind that she was being interviewed.
Okay.
And then also Kevin Hart's ex-best friend, who Kevin Hart lied on and framed for allegedly extorting him, right? And he went to court and got found not guilty. And he's saying, yo, Kevin Hart framed me so he can, for example, right? So Kevin Hart accused the best friend of putting a camera in the hotel room to catch him cheating.
Yeah.
And that's how the footage got out there, and they were trying to extort him. So and that best friend JT Jackson went to court and got found not guilty and said Kevin Hart framed him to save face in the cheating scandal. So he was also about to do a Tasha K interview. So Kevin Hart's like, hold up now, bro. You got the assistant, the ex-best friend coming. It sounds like a smear campaign. Listen, don't put it out. That's why. No, please don't put it out. So Tasha K say, hold up now. Listen, if you don't want me to put it out, I'm gonna eat a great loss on this because I know what it's gonna do. Plus, I'm putting it out on a subscription-based pay model, meaning people have to come to my website and sub. That's gonna make me a lot of money. So if you don't want me to put it out, pay for the loss, which is reasonable to me. Feel me? It's not extortion.
He should have either did that or he should have did what Damn Homie just said, which was trade an interview. Like, I'll give you an interview. I'll let you sit down with me and interview me. That's going to make you a lot more money.
Like, I love Tasha K. I watch her a lot, but so I don't even think she needs to be doing these type of stories. She's good. She interviewed somebody she interviews real people, real stories too. She doesn't have to go after celebrities.
But this is her type of content, though.
But after the whole Cardi B thing, you would think she would be more careful. Moving forward. Like, if I got sued and the other person won, I would be careful playing with rich people who have better lawyers than me, more money. She was better off asking Kevin Hart, okay, I won't put it out, but let me get an interview from you.
Yeah.
In reality, she should have just put it out and not said nothing.
What if he would have said no?
Then...
Right? Like, what would he said no, like, I don't want to do the interview and I still don't want you to put it out, you know?
Please.
Then she'll put out this interview. You feel me? Because you can't...
Okay, so either I would just say, not act like I didn't see it, just put it out, or what I would do is tell him, call me, and then be like, you know what? I will never put it out because I respect you, and hopefully he'll do the right thing and give me that interview without me having to ask for it.
Because that would be a good trade to me, to interview for an interview.
Right here. She asked for the money before she put any of this out.
Yes.
She asked for the bread.
Yes.
Kind of sounds like extortion to me.
He initiated the meeting. He initiated the conversation. Kevin did.
She was better off just putting the shit out. If you, like you said, she's going to take a $250,000 loss off this because it can generate that, right? As this comes out. Throughout time, it can generate $250,000.
Yep.
She was just better off just putting it out and getting her $250,000. Why go ask? I mean, I feel it. She trying to, look out for the nigga, but...
Kevin Hart hits you and say, I want to have a meeting. You go to the meeting. That's why she posted that photo at Heartbeat Productions or Heartbeat Studios or whatnot. So she went up there for the meeting. Maybe she didn't know that it was going to be about, hey, don't put this interview out. And maybe she just had good faith that he would do the right thing and either pay her or, like she said, do an interview swap, something, give me something. If you don't want me to put...
Or at least pay for the expenses that I spent.
Cover my expenses, something.
Exactly.
You called me up here. I didn't call to come see you. You called me up here. Yeah. Give me something and not put out this interview. To me, that's not extortion. I worked on a film project, a television project or whatnot, and you want me to not put it out, I need to be compensated.
But in this industry, we've all taken losses. I've done interviews with people before. I've spent money, and then sometimes you have to just take the L. Like,
that's true, and not put the interview
and
out.
And to keep keep your, you know.
Yeah, right.
That shit sucks, though.
It sucks.
It's a part of the game.
Hey,
it's a part of the
trust
game.
Me. Like you tell them, we know a thing or two about that, and it feels fucked up, bro. Trust me.
But that's the game.
Waste a whole day, bro, doing it. Like we went through it, bro. Trust me. Like something that could have been iconic. Yeah, but you gotta respect it, bro, and just roll with it.
What's that sound?
What's that?
I don't know, this mic or these headphones are.
Okay. Yeah. Listen though, but like she's being sued based off her reputation, and I think that Kevin Hart is taking advantage of her reputation already is for this, right? So when this come out, of course she's guilty, right? Cardi B already sued her.
Okay.
Well, no, he's not suing her for defamation because she ain't saying a goddamn thing about him, right?
He's suing
her for defamation.
Misha.
And Tasha K for extortion. And I just believe, bro, listen, like to me, Tasha K is one of the most important voices in black media, right? Meaning, bro, like just her voice, right? Like her perspective, right? And how she defends us.
I don't consider that extortion what she did.
No.
I don't. She hit him up like, hey, look, this is a business. This is business, man. This ain't no fucking, I got your kid, like, you want to pay up or not? Like, no, this is, hey, man, I got some content that's going to come out. I don't know if you really want this out or not. I don't know what's going on, but hey, I just need a little bit of bread for the compensate me for it, and I won't put the shit out.
That would be, not to cut you off, Sharp, that would be extortion, how you described it, but that's
extortion.
not how it happened. He reached out to her, again, once he reached out to her for a meeting, that's why it's not extortion. But if she was to call him like, hey, I got this interview and XYZ's in it, if you don't want me to put it out, compensate me, to me, that is extortion. But if you call me and say, hey, I heard you shot this interview and I'd like you to not put it out and I ask for compensation, that is not extortion. Yeah. You initiated that. You reached out to me. It's about who reached out to who, in my opinion.
And you felt like Kevin Hart, since he reached out first, that's what turns the table.
Yeah, it's not extortion. You reached out. You
also,
wanted to have a meeting with
right?
her, and she just gave you her terms.
Yeah, right. Because look at this, right? Because look at this. Kevin Hart is worth $400 million.
Damn.
If it was fucking extortion, bro, she ain't asking for no $250,000.
Right.
$5 million, $10 million.
She just wants you to cover her fees from the loss. That's real good business, in my opinion.
Man, listen, bro. Tasha K, bro, is a victim, and I'm being real. And listen, though, I think it's time, bro, that we start to call out like the black men who let Tasha K down in this industry every time, like the Kevin Harts, the Joe Buddens, right? They continue to just fuck with this woman and pick at her.
You making her a martyr.
And I'm like, why?
And I'm definitely not looking at her like a martyr.
Like you guys said, it's not extortion because she doesn't have your kid. She has his life in his hands. He basically is hitting her up like, yo, please don't put this out. I'm gonna lose a lot if you do. And she's basically saying, all right, I got you. Just pay me $250,000.
Yeah.
To me, I would take that as extortion.
It's still extortion. Even
to me,
if
it's extortion. Because for me, I'm more powerful than you. If I'm asking you for a favor, I might do something nice for you if you do what I want. You do what I don't want, I'm going to destroy you. That's just my opinion.
I think his suit should be with Misha, the executive assistant.
She
suit
1,000%.
her, but I don't get the suit against Tasha K, me personally. But based off the precedents with the Cardi B situation,
probably
because
she facilitated it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just look at this shit, bro. Like, Tasha K having it probably in her building, it being on her shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how he's probably looking at it. Like, you pretty much, you standing behind the campaign.
All right. Well,
for real.
That's all bad. Well, shout out to Kevin Hart, the
now,
Hart family.
Right. So now Tasha K has put up a couple of posts, not really taking it seriously. Which, again, I do understand that she's in the right to meet in a situation, but her not taking it seriously is how she got in trouble with the Cardi B thing the first time. So I'm just saying, take it seriously. You feel me? Right? Because she posted, that picture here of her in the Hart Studios, essentially taunting him, full interview, Kevin Hart's assistant out now. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, right? So, again, we understand, we love and support Tasha K. I don't think that she's in the wrong, but maybe take it a little bit more seriously. So hence, if by chance you do lose and this does go to Joy, they can see, okay, she has some remorse, opposed to this being shown in court and showing, she has no remorse. You feel me?
She cocky with it. You feel me? She's standing in her shit. You feel me? It is what it is. What's the next topic?
Which is I just feel like this, bro. Why she's probably catching it because she facilitated it.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I think he's trying to bitch, you the one that did this shit. You know what I'm saying? You the one that let this girl come up in here knowing that you got a big platform and let her out this shit.
But it's going to be case after case after case if that's the case, because that's her type of content. She's into people telling people business on her show. We see Will Smith, homeboy, up there spilling a business to her recently.
Lying his ass off.
But she's giving the platform. So if Jada Pinkett was to ever sue, would she put Tasha K in the lawsuit? Because that's the interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like don't blame the interviewer. Blame the person that's sitting up there telling your business. Don't blame the person that just...
I get what you're saying.
You feel me? In my opinion.
But hey, everybody getting an ass whooping that was involved.
Not facts, right? Now listen though.
You was there, remember when you was a kid, you getting your ass whooped too just because you was there.
Yep, that
You
part.
know what I'm saying? Straight up. Care if you didn't do it.
Now facts. Now, if Jason Lee would have done this interview, do you think Kevin Hart sues him or he's suing Tasha K because of her reputation?
I think that there's some sort of relationship or friendship between Jason and Kevin. Don't they know
Let's
each
just say...
they did, but say they didn't. They didn't know each other.
Jason Lee would have never done the interview with the assistant.
Shit.
He might have did it. He might have did it. It might not have came out, but he would have filmed
Or it would
that
have never
shit.
came out because Jason Lee is very smart the way he moves within the industry.
He would have had her pulled up and spilled the tea on camera and kept the files, but it might not have came out.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You feel me? But he definitely would have did that.
Hey, when I found out though, Jason Lee and had dirt and on Beyonce, I say, yo, this nigga dangerous, man.